Sunday, November 5th at 3 o'clock at Johns Hopkins University Shriver Hall. The Baltimore Choral Art Society will be presenting two very interesting pieces. They will be doing Joel Thompson's 7 Last Words of the Unarmed and the Brahms German Requiem. Joining me is their music director, Anthony Blake Clark. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Who thought of this idea?
I'm afraid that I have to bear the burden of saying that I did. Of course, you're right that they're two pieces. In this concert experience, I hope that you will feel like it's one piece. The, I think, clever thing about this is that the Brahms Requiem is 7 movements. The 7 Last Words of the Unarmed by Joel Thompson is obviously 7 movements, each focusing on an individual person who was killed. And so we're sort of interspersing and interlocking these individual people's stories with the 7 movements of the Brahms.
So the Brahms German Requiem is familiar to most choral music people, and it's an unusual approach to the Requiem because Brahms chooses his own text completely. Tell me about Joel Thompson's approach to it.
So Joel Thompson is a wonderful living composer who has identified 7 of the many young black men who have been killed needlessly, either by authority figures or police, and of course this is a commentary on violence in general. We have reported last words of each of these 7 individuals. And so Joel has, I think, very strikingly and very arrestingly taken these words and set them to music. It's difficult. It's a very difficult subject matter. I think the Brahms comes alongside it in a very special and meaningful way. I think the pairing is very nice and very meaningful.
Now, you are also having a visual element to this, correct?
Yes. Someone who I admire deeply, her name is Camilla Tassi. She's from Italy. She's been living in New York for a while and New Haven, and she has been commissioned by us and many people to create projection mapping. So this is visual media that's all over the walls and the ceilings, some places the floors, what have you, to sort of provide a certain level of immersion into this story. And I think it'll be really, truly meaningful and impactful, immersive, experiential, all the things that we're trying to explore in a concert experience.
Tell me a bit about your soloists.
Our soloists are wonderful. We have a baritone from New York, Joseph Parrish, who's finishing up his artist diploma at Juilliard now. I work with him extensively at Bach Vespers in New York. He's absolutely wonderful. And then we have a local favorite, Janice Chandler-Etime. She is, of course, a Baltimore person, and she's been with us. She's been with the Baltimore Symphony. She's been all over, and I think it'll be a really great experience for all of us.
It's always a pleasure to hear her sing anything.
Yes.
So this will be great. This is a very unique and interesting concept. Congratulations for doing it. It will be Sunday, November the 5th at 3 p.m. at Shriver Hall on the Homewood campus of Johns Hopkins University. If you'd like more information, you can go to baltimorechoralarts.org, or you can always go and use the telephone and call them at 410-523-7070. Anthony Blake Clark, once again, congratulations and a great project.
Thanks so much.